Hey you guys, it's Lissette here and welcome to my channel. I ended up receiving a package from Your Nail Lab. This is their monthly subscription. It is by Makartt. I think I had this for way too long because September is almost over. So we're just going to run through this really fast and I'm just going to show you everything that comes in this box. So first off, this is a jelly stamper. It's really pretty. It has glitter inside it. On the outside, it's like a oil slick color. It looks really cool. It also comes with a little scraper, so when you're doing your stamping, you know, you have all the little tools you need. Next up is this nail art box. It comes with 3 different stickers, which is all butterfly and like animal print inspired. And then we have these little decor pieces, which is their Swiss chocolate collection. It has little pieces of donuts, ice creams, chocolate bars. Super cute. These things are actually pretty large. It also comes with different kind of glitter, some silver, golds, and some burgundy almost. Then we have some press-ons. These things are so cute. They are so little. I'm actually holding the box upside down. I do fix it. These are almond shaped, but they look really cute. These little cute Frenchies. We also have some polygel, which I do swatch for you later. As far as these polishes, there is Cardinal Maroon, which is this pretty burgundy. I'm not even gonna say burgundy. It's like basically, yeah, just some light maroon. And then this mustard colored, which is called Starfish. Both of these are 8 ml. It also sends some cuticle oil, some soy cuticle oil, and this thing smells bomb. This I think might be my favorite. So as far as the polygel, this is me just putting it on a stick really fast just so you can see what they look like. The purple one is called Club Revolution, and then the pink one is called After Party. We are going to be using the purple one in this video. This is everything that comes in the September Your Nail Lab box. If you want to subscribe, you can go to yournaillab.com and then subscribe and you'll get monthly items from Makartt. So as stated, I am going to be using the purple polygel, which is called Club Revolution, but I am going to pair it up with my black light and staple. Both of these colors are hard gel. And we're going to combine these to create a Halloween nail design. So I decided to go in with the extra long square non-C curve tips. I'm going to glue them down with my rubber base gel and flash cure it using my mini rechargeable side lamp. I like to add a little bit of my base gel to the tip, just a small amount you need, and then cure that in place. I feel like this works a lot faster than trying to use regular glue where you have to wait for it to fully dry, for it to air dry at that. And then once it's like glued on, especially with that type of glue, you can't move it. At least with this type of the rubber base gel, you have enough time to move it and make sure it's straight before it's fully cured. From there, I'm going to go in with my 180 sands bend. I'm just going to blend that tip into the nail plate. Now, I'm not going to go down to the full length of the tip because I found out that I can apply my rubber base gel to the entire tip and it won't separate. So that just saves me a whole lot of time not having to go down the body of this tip to roughen it up. That base gel will not separate from that tip, and I am so thankful that I found this out. I found this out a little late, but I found out. After blending that tip in, I'm going to go in with my dehydrator, and this is just going to dehydrate the nail plates, just making sure that if I did have any kind of oils on it, this is going to dissolve it. From there, I'm going to go in with the rubber base gel. Like I said earlier, I'm going to take this from the top and drag it all the way to the bottom, and then I'm going to do a full cure for 60 seconds. Now, if you know my channel, you know I don't do poly gel, so I almost forgot I needed a slip solution. So I had to go in and dig up this nail surface cleanser from Makartt. So I'm going to use that as my slip solution. Now for the pinky, the middle as well, actually the pinky and the pointer, I'm going to use the purple poly gel. And y'all, this thing is so pretty. It has like these really pretty glitter inside. It's so freaking pretty. I'm gonna do an extended nail bed, and look at this little mountain. This was so funny to me. I don't know why I thought that was so hilarious. But I'm gonna go in, like I said, and I'm going to try to create an extended nail bed, and I'm trying to, as you see, get that smile line how I want it. And then this took me a little longer than I wanted to. Like I said, I'm not used to working with poly gel, so I had to get a little bit comfortable with it. I'm not used to having to stop to dip my brush in a liquid. With Builder Gel, you don't need a liquid. All you need is just the Builder Gel and a brush, like literally that's it, and then like a curing lamp. So this was interesting to work with. I had to like get, you know, my brain to remember to dip my brush in whenever I felt like it was sticky. So yeah, like I said, I do that to the pinky and the pointer, and then I do cure that in place. So while that was curing, I ended up taking out these little molds. And do you guys remember these little molds? I ended up purchasing this actually a long time ago. I'm not gonna front. And I thought this would be the perfect video to try to use it. So I ended up going in with my hard gel, and I start going in with the purple first. And I'm only gonna use these smaller flower molds. And I go in with the purple. I do cure this in place, and I took a really little small detail brush. This brush is actually on my Amazon storefront, so you can go there to check out this set. But I try to go right in those little cracks because it does have like indents inside, like it goes deep in there, these little molds. So once I was kind of confirmed that I had it going all the way in, that's when I went in with the black. I wanted these flowers to be like a black and purple color, really trying to match, you know, the theme of the nails. I actually did a couple of these as well, but while that was curing, I ended up taking out some of these little skull pieces and like bones. And if I'm not mistaken, I got these little charms from Makartt. So yeah, I just kind of picked them random ones that I thought will work best with what I had in mind for this nail design. Y'all, look at how cute this little flower thing is. I'm totally gonna buy a whole bunch of different more molds. It's just so convenient because you can create the color that you want and not have to continue buying it. So super, super cute. So I wanted to do this on the middle nail. So I end up taking the least amount of poly gel as possible. And I am trying to create another extended nail bed. But like I said, I'm trying to make this really thin. That's why I took the least amount as possible. This is going to be the background for the charms and stuff that I'm gonna add. I really wanted this to also, if you've seen the other video that I did where I did an encapsulated nail plate, I kind of wanted to do the same concept. So like I said, this is going to be the background, and once I kind of have this confirmed with the shape that I like, I don't cure it. I go straight in with the flower and the charm that I want to add. I put it right next to it. Once I was happy with the placement, I do go ahead and I cure that in place. I did also go in with some silver. Actually, these are the gunmetal caviar beads. These are also on my website. For the ring nail, I wanted to do another background with that poly gel, again leaving it as thin as possible. And at this point I kind of got the hang of this poly gel. So once I get that into place and I get it as thin as possible, you're gonna see me go in with the rest of the charms that I pulled out and the other flowers that I created. I created some of the larger flowers as well as these smaller ones, and for the smaller ones I tried to do some black, some purple, some black and purple, just to make it look like it was different colors, obviously different colors, but you know what I mean. Once I kind of got the flowers in place, I did go in with some charms, and then I decided to go in with my gunmetal chain. I've been dying to use this chain, especially for Halloween. I just feel like it just has that look, that Halloween look to it. I don't know, but it definitely amped up this design, and I kind of like tried to do it like weaving in between everything. Once I was happy with how everything was looking, I did go ahead and flash cure that in place. I started to go in and file the pinky in shape, and then I realized I never finished the middle nail. The middle nail was supposed to be encapsulated, so I did clean it off, and I decided to go in with some more of the black just to, you know, give the skull a little bit of dimension. I kind of felt like it was hard to look at because it was so silver, so I added a little bit of black just to give it some shadow, as well as a little bit on the caviar beads, just to make sure everything was a little bit deeper in color. And then I went into encapsulating that middle nail, only the nail plate part. Now this was a little bit challenging. I feel like I should have warmed up my gel to make it a little bit looser. My AC was blasting, you guys, so my gel was super cold and it was super stiff. So yeah, I really needed to go ahead and just warm up this gel, because then it would have really went in between those little cracks and grooves, and I would have had a lot less bubbles. I mean, I had a little bit of bubbles. It wasn't a lot, but this design could have came out crystal clear if I would have just warmed up, you know, my gel. Anyway, I did this. I flash cure that into place, and then I go in and encapsulate the other nail, again trying to get in between those little cracks and grooves, and then I do cure it for a full 60 seconds. After I filed all of the smile lines, I went in with my black, which is stapled. Like I said earlier, these are hard gels, and I push that right up against that smile line. I drag it down, and then you're gonna see me take Black Lightning, which is the neon purple, and put that towards the tip. I wanted this to be a transition from black to purple, so you're gonna see me blend those two colors in between, and then I do cure. I do this also to the middle as well as the pointer nail. I did go ahead and do a full cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm going in with some of my clear hard gel, and I'm just adding a little bit to that rim right there because I wanted to go in with some chain. I did cut the little chain into 3 smaller pieces, and I'm just going to follow the smile line itself. And y'all, I think this part came out so cool. Now I'm not gonna lie, when I was doing this, the process of this design, I was really disliking it. I was hating it. I was thinking to myself, like, what the F is going on? But you know, when you just got it, and I always say this to myself, just keep pushing through, because in the end, when you file it into shape, it's all gonna come together. So I was trying to stay positive, but I was hating this design. I was giving myself a hard time, but like I said, I kept going with it. So I added all my 3 little chains, and then I secure that in place, and then I went in to encapsulating. Now here you can clearly see how loose my gel was, because I finally decided to just give in and just start heating it up. I do have the warmer that I use listed on my Amazon storefront. You can go there to check it out. If you want your gel to be a little bit looser, thinner viscosity, use, what do you call that, a coaster warmer to warm it up. Don't put it in the microwave, or you can get a little bit of water and set the pot inside a small little amount of hot water to just warm up your gel, but it makes the gel really loose and easier to work with. So I do go ahead, I encapsulate, and again I cure that for a full 60 seconds. After that, I go in with my nail cleanser and I remove the sticky layer from these nails, and then I go into filing. Now, since these were so thick, I did decide to go in with an 80/80 grit, and I start filing the sidewalls and the free edge. I don't go over the top because that's just gonna leave a whole bunch of scratches. I go in with my medium tapered drill bit. I'm using this at around 22,000 RPM, and this is where I try to debulk as much as possible, and really just trying to get these into shape. Once I do this, I do go ahead and I finish file, meaning I go back in with a hand file and I use a 180 grit hand file to really define and shape these into the crisp shape that I want, and then I go ahead and I buff everything smooth. So of course we going in with some bling. I whipped out my tanzanite crystals, you guys. These purples is gorgeous. Of course I'm gonna go in with my Bling It No Wipe Rhinestone Gel, and I start adding some bling. I also created a little bit more flowers just to kind of incorporate everything together, and I use some caviar beads as well, and I just placed everything in as so, kind of framing those flowers, and I think it just made everything look really, really pretty and cute. Last and final step, we're going in with my shiny no wipe top coat, and y'all look at how pretty that looks. The reveal is amazing. It's so satisfying just seeing how everything goes from matte to shiny. Look at how pretty that look. I go ahead, I do this, and I do a full cure for 60 seconds. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. I actually really like how they came out. I think what was bothering me earlier was the purple. I think I felt like it was too much purple, but honestly, it's a Halloween design, and I think this fits the theme perfect. And thank you so much, Makartt, for sending over your monthly subscription box. Once again, that's going to be linked in the description, as well as all of the other products that I used in this video. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more nail designs, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Share with your nail bestie. Also, if this is too much work for you and too much detail or too many things going on, wait till the next video. I think you guys would really like it. It's going to be super easy, and I think any of you can definitely achieve it as well. But yeah, please make sure you guys are subscribed, like this video if you've enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.